MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Steven Matz gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Steven Matz is what they look like. Big, strong guy, 6'4", about 220 pounds. Throws from the left side, smooth gas, 93 to 95. Terrific overhand curveball, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Steven Matz is quality.
Settling in now, Javier Baez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. This is line to left. Cespedes is there, and he has it for the out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big two-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Squared that one up just a little late. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Still 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. From the belt, the pitch grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Striding in, Ahmed Rosario, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Line to the right side, but foul. Here's the 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's gone 2 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Ramos gathers it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
Chopper to first, might only get 1. 1 there, back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Standing in, Steven Souza, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit hard to third. Davis has got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's Pete Alonso. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Alonso, a 25-year-old, he was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. Number 25 for him on the year, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the left fielder,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Fouled away. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Albert Almora.
Albert Almora.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
To the plate now, Kyle Hendricks, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Striding in once again, Javier Baez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
The batter, number 15.
Striding into the box, David Bodie. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. One and 0. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Digging in now, Jake Marisnick, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he drops it.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Steven Matz.
Into the box, Steven Matz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Marisnick on at first, nobody out. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. He's set. Here it comes. Runner at second here with one man out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The set and the 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. On the run is Almora. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Mets leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Grounder down the line at third. The 0-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see that one guy clearly the leader in this category so far, 95 miles an hour versus an even 90 for the other. Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 30, Wilson Contreras.
So now with 2 out and the bases empty, it's Wilson Contreras. First delivery to him on the way. A wave and a miss made him reach. Ooh,
That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Michael Conforto comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's tailor-made to short. 6-3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Mets go down quickly, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield in the over shift here. Now the pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
At the plate, Steven Souza. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Steven Souza. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Alonso is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Wilson Ramos.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Not very aggressive there, as that's down the middle for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 52.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Ready for another chance? Jake Marisnick. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Marisnick is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Good action on the sinker, 1-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute, help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Strike one to start the at-bat. Two men are on with two men out. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The count now at 2-2. This is foul right side. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 2 left for the Mets. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's Javier Baez. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the 6th.
Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David.
Stepping in, David Bodie. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Bodie is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now in the box, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still tied 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And that's the first out.
Now batting, number 6.
In now, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Another one sent foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Are you serious right here? This is becoming a joke. 8 foul balls in a row. This guy is in auto swing mode. This pitcher could throw this thing anywhere, and he's pulling the trigger on it.
And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Standing in now, Pete Alonso. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And there are 2 away now.
Now back.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
One and 1 to Schwarber.
1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Scooped up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. Into the box now, Michael Conforto will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Michael Conforto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Here's the 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now here it comes. Too high, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Brock is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tomas Nido is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 3.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Steven Souza.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
So here's Albert Almora next. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. And here's that one again with Showtrack. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Robinson Cano is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He'll start this one at 274. 2 home runs and 16 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike, 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
In now, Tomas Nido. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Next up from New York, Ahmed Rosario. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he has broken this one open as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Pete Alonso stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate, make it 5-1.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Certainly not the performance he was looking for here as he got knocked around a bit through his 7 1/3. Ryan Tepera enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Ryan Tepera.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Eduardo Nunez will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
4 runs here in this half inning. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on.
Jeremy Jeffress trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Jeffress has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 9th inning coming up. Mets out in front, 6-1. Seth Lugo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Brandon Nimmo is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Bote. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here. Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. Cespedes going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 46 now for him on the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Dylan Betances
takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 68, Dylan.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Betances, the former Yankee, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The New York Mets came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brad Brock earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Kyle Hendricks struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the New York Mets allowed only 5 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-4. The Brewers racked up 11 hits as a team as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 10-8. The St. Louis Cardinals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they walked off to the extra inning win over the Pirates 5-4. The Rockies had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-3. Pablo Lopez pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season as the Marlins took down the Diamondbacks 1-0. Vince Velasquez was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 4-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they made short work of the Padres 8-0. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. Pablo Sandoval grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Giants disposed of the Royals 5-4. Jesus Luzardo grabbed his 13th win overall this year as the A's took care of the Blue Jays 4-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Twins totaled 11 hits as they destroyed the Rays 11-4. The Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 6-1. Carlos Carrasco grabbed win number 6 on the year as Cleveland took care of the Yankees 4-2. The Boston Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-3. The Mariners knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 8-6. The Orioles totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-6. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.